What's going on, HPP family? Welcome back to another episode. We're about to kick off another phenomenal week here at the shop. Let me get you up to speed on what we had. So, got this scat right here. It just received the leg maker cold air intake treatment on it, and I pulled the PCM this morning to ship off. That one should be hitting the dyno this week for a custom tune. We also had our next cam job drop off as well, which is that pretty purple. You know I love my purple. We got another purple, is it an RT scat too? I believe so. That one's getting the cam, Hellcat, oil pump, and pump gas and E85 tune. So as we let me get these cars shuffled around, because I believe HR Scat's dropping off too to have his method reinstalled. I gotta weld some fittings onto the intercooler. I think that's all that we've got going on so far this week. So let me get some cars moved around. Let's get after it. So I've already got a head start on our 5.7. It's not a scat, my bad, but it is Plum Crazy Purple, which is one of my favorite colors. Anyways, I've already got the trans and the converter out. So I'm not sure what converter the customer got for it. Let's take a peek here. So looks like Edge Racing Converters. I'm not super familiar with them. Typically we do Circle D converters and TCI, but we'll fill this Johnny up and stick her in, and see what we come up with. Like I said, this thing's getting a cam package and a Hellcat oil pump as well. So I figure I'd go ahead and pop the trans out real quick. I've already cleaned the inside of this up pretty good. Just gotta clean this brake cleaner out. But get this converter filled up, get it slapped in, put the trans all back together, and then we'll get focused on doing the camshaft on this thing. So I realized I've been trucking right along in this thing and not taking y'all on the journey. I've already got the converter in this car, and I have started tearing the top of the engine apart and some of the lower part. Already drained the coolant out of this thing, and I'm getting ready to pop the rocker arms off, or the rocker shaft assemblies, and start banging the heads loose on this thing, getting right after the cam install. So the converter is in. Everything went nice and smooth on that, and I'm not sure what cam is going in this thing, but let me get these heads off, let me get this front cover off, let me get this radiator out of this joker, and tomorrow I will show you guys what cam we're putting in this thing. But I'm assuming it's going to be a healthy one since we're doing a converter. So exciting, exciting. We are moving right along on this thing on a Monday morning. Whew. Sweating my ass off. It's a hot one today, boys and girls. I also wanted to take a quick second to introduce y'all to another new member to the family, and that is, boom, JD. Now I'm JD, but JD stands for a different name on this one. That's short for Jeffrey Dahmer is the name of this motorcycle, because it'd be killing niggas. 2007 ZX-10R. Got some mods. I'm gonna let it be known. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. We've got a juice box on it. We've got a Two Brothers exhaust system on it. We've got it extended. Quad lock system with a charger on it. Vortex sprockets. So this is a peppy little monster. But picked it up about a month ago. Just haven't shown you guys. A sweet little ride. It will not be staying red. Obviously, not my color. But so there'll probably be some bike content on the channel soon. Guys, comment down in the comment section below if you want to see some bike content. I know it's all about the cars, but yeah. A little change of pace might be nice. Anyways, that's the bike. Ooh, truck looking good on the dyno. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys already, but ooh, put a little intercooler on the back of that Johnny. Just a reminder if I hadn't. Look what we have here, Mr. HR Scats. Car is in the building, got dropped off. We're doing an MSD two-step, hooking the meth back up. He said he wants to delete the exhaust, so we're going to delete the exhaust. We're going to do some turn downs off the turbo. I'll be sure to show you guys that. Perhaps some flames are in order. And then a few other small things that we haven't discussed, but we will in due time once I get the list from Hector, because I forgot what all we're doing to it. And as you can see, we got the heads blown off our camshaft car. Ooh, let me get some light on here. Got the heads blown off of it. So I think that's a good stopping point for today. Front cover's about to come off, so the cam's about to come out. So great progress on a Monday. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Your boy making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay because we are all blown apart. So now we are on the downhill portion. We're going to go ahead and get our new cam in, our lifters in, our Hellcat oil pump, get the motor time, get her all cleaned up, get the coolant out of everywhere it's not supposed to be, new head gaskets, get our front cover back on, and then we got to get our heads ready. So not bad for being lunchtime, day 2. So we should have this thing ready to go back together, or all back together hopefully by CLB today. And then we just need to get the heads, springs put on the heads, so we can put the heads on it tomorrow and hopefully get this thing all back together and wrapped up. We do have some extra goodies like a wideband, and we do need to order a new V-band clamp for his long tubes because one of them, the nuts were damaged when we were taking it apart. Probably it was cross crammed when it was put on there, so it is what it is. That's one thing I do not like about the JBA long tubes. Like, the V-band's awesome, but nobody takes care of the V-band flanges very well. And being that they're under the car, some people don't orientate them the right way, they get smacked, you name it. But we're gonna order them a new one, and we'll get this thing back together here shortly. So sorry guys, I have not been picking up the camera. We've been rocking and rolling on this 5.7 liter Plum Crazy, and as you can see, it's all back together. I went ahead and installed the Hellcat injectors, and you see we got some wiring hanging around up here. That is for the AM wideband that is being installed. So I've got it in the exhaust system already and got the wiring ran up. I just got to get it in the cabin, and I can't open the door because it's on the lift. So I just got it all prepped. I'm gonna go ahead and get my computer, get into the ECU, get a base map in this thing so we can get it fired up for the first time and get it onto the dyno. So let me do that. I just put oil and coolant in this thing, fresh oil filter, and this Johnny's about ready to fire up. Like I said, we put a Flying Ryan camshaft. I want to say it's the Tomahawk 2. Not really sure, not super familiar with their stuff, but we'll find out what this thing sounds like here in a short. So there you have it guys, she's on the dyno, purring like a kitten, chopping down the block. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got the wideband installed on this Johnny as well. Ooh, she sounds good. Chop is a little bit different from the Texas speed cam. Sounds good. Get this thing strapped down, and we'll get this thing tuned on pump gas. Then we're going to pump all the fuel out of this thing, and the customer brought me 10 gallons of E85, so I'm going to make a complete separate tune on just ethanol on this car, and we'll be able to see the power differences, because I know you guys want to know. So guys, as you've seen, I've made several pulls with this purple 5.7. This purple 5.7 liter. And it's been making some steam. So, let's take a look at the pulls here. The top run, 449 horsepower or 447 foot-pounds of torque. That is pump gas. And beneath that is E85, 477 horsepower, 468 foot-pounds of torque. Man, this car was definitely built on a Wednesday. She is a tough one. So that's gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna rip it off the dyno and go take it out for a spin. Got HR scats on the lift. Made some changes already to the suspension on this. We're about to do something crazy with the exhaust and get the water meth hooked back up on there. Our ECU has came back for our 2019 or 2020, I can't remember. This scat is going to be hitting the dynos first thing Tuesday. We got a holiday coming up, so first thing Tuesday, that one will be hitting the dyno. And we got our some parts that we've been waiting on for our twin turbo twin turbo vet project. So we'll be getting some more action on this one soon. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.